Can Luka Doncic still dominate games and win games and make deep playoff runs without having the ball 85% of the time? Is that possible? If this don't work with Kyrie Irving, if we end up sucking and we don't make a deep playoff run and Luka looks worse with Kyrie Irving, I don't know. And I'm a Luka fan. I love Luka Doncic. I think he's the best NBA player. I think he's the best player in the league. I love Luka Doncic. But if you can't play with another player that's just as good as you, that needs the ball just as much as you do to orchestrate and to put his imprint on the game, you're not the best player in the game. That's what makes LeBron James so damn good. What's good, man? It's Dex View Podcast. I am your host, Dex, the Trillest Sports Podcast, the realest sports podcast. Mavs fans, we 2 games in with Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving being on the floor at the same time. How you guys feeling about it, man? How you guys feeling? I'm trying not to jump the gun because they only 2 games in. This is gonna take a huge adjustment, and I mentioned this in my last podcast segment. The player that's gonna have to do the most adjusting is Luka Doncic. He's gonna have to adjust. And if you seen that Sacramento Kings game, that step back 3 he shot, Luka, we didn't need that. We didn't need that. Kyrie is cooking. Take your time, bro. Get Kyrie the ball. Luka gotta adjust, man. And the thing that I like the most about this is Luka, he knows. After that Sacramento Kings game, I'm not used to playing with a player like Kyrie Irving. I'm not used to playing with nobody this good. I'm used to it being just me. So Luka gotta adjust, and I think he will. You seen after the Minnesota Timberwolves game, I think I like what I seen, especially in that fourth quarter. Luka set. I know this is really unfamiliar for Luka. He set the first 6 minutes of that fourth quarter and watched Kyrie Irving go crazy. He comes to the scoring table. Kyrie Irving scores another bucket. Luka checks in the game. Kyrie Irving scores 2 more buckets. Luka's not used to that. But he got to adjust. The fact that they play hot potato for the game-winning shot or the game-tying shot against the Minnesota Timberwolves, it lets me know that neither player is selfish. Neither player is selfish. I think they want to see each other thrive. They know they need each other. So that was good to see that fourth quarter. Kyrie Irving is ridiculous. We got to let him work. We have to let Kyrie Irving work. We got to let him orchestrate. It's only been 2 games. Another person who's going to have to adjust is Jason Kidd. He's been pissing me off a lot this season. Why is Christian Wood not on the floor in the fourth quarter when we need points? I'm not here to talk about Christian Wood, though. We could talk about that, a different conversation for a different day. But I'm sick of seeing Luka Doncic walk the ball up the court and run pick and roll, and Kyrie Irving is sitting in the corner. Why is now? I don't mind that sometimes. That's how I like that. I like the fact that we can go different and we can do different shit because we got Luka and we got Kyrie. But I hate seeing that 6 times in a row. Kyrie Irving should not just be chilling in the corner. Why can't Kyrie Irving walk the ball up and run pick and roll? That's what I want to see. I want to see Kyrie Irving orchestrate offense more. Kyrie Irving, this adjustment is going to be easy for him. He's used to playing with ball-dominant guys. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, James Harden. He went to Boston and he played, we ain't going to talk about Boston, but he's used to playing with ball-dominant guys, and Kyrie Irving likes to play off the ball sometimes. He can catch and shoot. Kyrie Irving can do everything, but I want to see Kyrie Irving get the ball and run pick and roll just as much as Luka do. Yes. I don't want to see Luka with the ball 85 or 75% of the time. I want to see him with the ball 60% of the time. And I want to see Kyrie Irving with the ball the other 40. We have to let Kyrie Irving work. We've never had a player like this. I'm stoked. Like I said, the fact that Luka Doncic said that in the press conference after that Sacramento Kings game, I have to be better. I have to adjust. It's going to take me a minute. I'm not used to this shit. The fact that he knows that It makes me happy. I think this is going to work. Defensively, we got to get better. We got to get better defensively. I was praying that we can sign Stanley Johnson, but they said we signing the Holiday brother. Guys, my Mavs fans, NBA fans that's watching this podcast, what does Holiday bring to the table? I'm not saying the guy suck or nothing, but how is he going to help us? Somebody, please let me know. Please let me know. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Make sure you guys like the video. Please let me know, what does Holiday bring? Stanley Johnson he's a long, athletic wing. He's strong, he can drive, but he plays defense. That's what we need. I don't know a lot about Holiday. I've seen him play before, but I want to know, how does he help this Dallas Mavericks roster? How does he help us defensively? Now, I got an interesting question. This goes for Mavs fans, NBA fans. I feel like whether Kyrie re-signs with the Mavericks next year or not, I feel like right now, especially the second half of the season, this is going to be, we're going to figure out a lot about Luka Doncic. We're going to find out a lot about him. Can he play with another star caliber player? Can he play with another guy like that's not just as good as him? With Kyrie Irving is just as good as him. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Can Luka Doncic play with another guy that's just as good as him? Is it possible? Because if this don't work out, it's already been hell getting players to come to Dallas now. If this don't work, I think this is gonna determine a lot. I'm trying not to jump the gun, but this is gonna let me know a lot about Luka's legacy right now. Are you good enough to play with another star? Can you still dominate games and put your imprint on games without having the ball? I'm not gonna say that, but without leading the NBA in usage. Can Luka Doncic still dominate games and win games and make deep playoff runs without having the ball 85% of the time? Is that possible? If this don't work with Kyrie Irving, if we end up sucking and we don't make a deep playoff run and Luka looks worse with Kyrie Irving, I don't know. And I'm a Luka fan. I love Luka Doncic. I think he's the best NBA player. I think he's the best player in the league. I love Luka Doncic. But if you can't play with another player that's just as good as you, that needs the ball just as much as you do to orchestrate and to put his imprint on a game, you're not the best player in the game. That's what makes LeBron James so damn good. That's not, LeBron James does everything good. But the fact that he can play off the ball and let somebody else work, that's huge. So what do you guys think? Is this gonna say a lot about Luka and his legacy? If like I said, if this don't work, the media is gonna be loud. I already feel like the media, they like Luka Doncic, but Stephen A. Smith, a lot of the media, man, last year, they were really trying to say that Ja Morant is better than Luka Doncic. They don't give Luka a lot. They don't give him his credit, the credit he deserves, in my opinion. The media and the people who do the MVP rank, they hard on Luka. So if they find out that he can't play with another player, a player just as good as him, or he can't have success with a guy like Kyrie Irving, oh man, they're gonna destroy Luka. And if he can't play with another player that's just as good as Kyrie Irving, Doc, it's gonna be hell getting somebody else to come over here. It was hell pre-Kyrie Irving. And we took a huge risk with him. I don't know if Kyrie Irving was a free agent that he would have came to the Dallas Mavericks. He would have went to the Los Angeles Lakers or somewhere else. I don't think he would have came to Dallas. It's hard getting players to come here. But like I said, I'm not jumping the gun. I do think this Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving thing will work. I do think that we will put a lot of pressure on teams, and that'll help our defense. The fact that we put a lot of pressure on teams offensively, it should help us defensively. And I think our defense to get a little better. We're not that bad. You know how we've been looking these past couple games. I don't think we're that bad defensively. Jason Kidd, come on with it, man. And I'm not trying to jump the gun on these guys. I know this is gonna be a huge adjustment for Luka Doncic. They've only played 2 games together. And I seen improvement that second game. One thing I want Jason Kidd and the Dallas Mavericks coaching staff, the players, to do is let Uncle Drew work. Let Kyrie Irving work. I don't want to see him standing in the corner, multiple possessions, letting Luka Doncic run pick and roll, and he throwing it to Powell, and Powell throwing it to Tim Hardaway in the corner for 3. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that all the time. I do want to see it. We got like 8 options out of a pick and roll with Luka Doncic. He can drop it to Powell. He can throw to the left corner, throw to the left elbow. It's multiple options out of that. But I want to see Kyrie Irving work. I want to see Kyrie Irving with the ball in his hands a lot. A lot. Especially in the fourth quarter. I don't want to see Kyrie Irving get the ball with 2 seconds and he got to hoist up a shot. I don't want to see that. I want to see Kyrie Irving orchestrate the offense. People have been telling me, Luka can't play off the ball. Luka can't. Yes, he can. Luka can spot up and shoot. Just because when we say play off the ball, that don't necessarily mean cutting, setting picks. Or Luka can spot up. You don't have to do it all the game. Just when you don't have the ball, be ready to shoot. And if your man double Kyrie, they're not gonna double off Luka. But if he does, cut. This ain't rocket science. This is basketball. This is basketball, man. Let Kyrie Irving work. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave comments. What's up, man? It's Dex G Podcast. I'm out.